It is Saturday, October 8th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports. Thanks for watching. Let's hope this works this time. This is take two today. Izzy Wade from Indian River High School has committed to play softball for Lynchburg University in Virginia. If you have an announcement of a national letter of intent signing from one of your athletes or your children, or verbal commitment, just send them to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Field hockey from yesterday. It was St. Mark's 5 and Middletown 1. Marcel Kappas scored 3 times for St. Mark's. The field hockey team at St. Mark's improves to 5-3. Middletown slips to 4-4. Other scores from yesterday included Concord, the Raiders, a 9-0 winners over AI DuPont. 9 different Raiders scored in that game. Lake Forest 4, Laurel 0. Same score there. St. George's, the winner over MOT Charter. It was Conrad 6 and Newark 0. St. Elizabeth 2-0 winners over Hodson. Ursuline beat Delmarva Christian 3-0. And Archmere edged out Padua 2-1. This is brought to you today by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you'd like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, reach out to me through my website at marshalmanlove.com or reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. My wife has come back from picking up her morning drink, and the dog is going nuts upstairs because she missed her, apparently, for the 10 minutes that she was gone. Doesn't do that when I come back in the house, though. Football scores from yesterday. Ymir Knight had 3 touchdowns in the first half for Smyrna as the Eagles scored 42 points in those first 2 quarters. Final score here was Smyrna 42 and St. George's 6. Still having issues with the live video stream, the camera portion of it here anyway, because technology and all. Yeah. Homecoming at Salesianum, and the Sows beat Cesar Rodney 46-8. Quarterback Ryan Storr only threw the ball 13 times, but 4 of those were for touchdowns. The Sows improved to 4-1. Cesar Rodney now 0-6. Quasim Benson scored 5 more touchdowns for St. Elizabeth's as the Vikings took care of Indian River by a score of 39-14. I believe that gives him 15 for the year. I'm not sure why I'm counting them, but I don't know. He scored 8 in a game last year, and ever since then, just name has been on my radar because he scored 35 touchdowns all last year, so as a junior. Dominic Peatlock scored 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing and 1 receiving as Tower Hill beat St. Andrews 47-7. That was Dominic Peatlock right there. Red Lion puts up 54 first-half points on its way to a 60-0 win over Early College School. Evan Budinger, seen here, was 14 for 16 passing for 301 yards. He threw 6 touchdowns. Seth McGroarty had 5 receptions for 161 yards and 2 of those touchdowns. And Kyle Manley, 4 catches for 102 yards and 2 of those touchdowns. Other football scores. Cape and Lopin, 42-14 over Delmar. Cape's now a Division I school for football. They're in Class 3A. And I remember there was a time when people were scared to go down to Delmar to play football. Not saying they still aren't scared to go down there, but they're coming out with more wins these days. Let's see, other scores included Caravel winners over Odessa 42-6. The Ducks had 3 shutouts in a row, and then that streak is over now. Boys soccer, Roger Pavone and Yahir Duarte each had 2 goals and an assist as Christiana shut out Lake Forest 4-0. Special thanks go out to Jazzercise in Middletown, one of the proprietors there. Helps run a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes, and they are kind enough to post up links to these videos that I produce, so I am happy to mention them. And also, if you are in the market to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I can help you out there because I'm licensed in all 3 states to do so. Find out my real estate doings at marshalmanlove.foxroach.com. Also on the soccer pitch, Delaware Cyans recorded a hat trick for Delmar. The Wildcats beat the Salisbury School 5-0, and other scores include Indian River 7-0 winners over Delmarva Christian. It was Laurel 3, Smyrna 2, Conrad 3, McCain 2, Sussex Central 5-0 winners over Concord, and Caravel 4-0 winners over Sussex Academy, and Salesianum hosting C. Milton Wright and beating them 2-0. Some volleyball scores. Brandywine straight set winners over Christiana. They hand the Vikings their first loss of the season. Indian River in straight sets over Woodbridge. Concord beats Dickinson 3-2, and Archmere blanks St. Elizabeth 3-0. They don't blank them like 25-0, just 3-0. Big game at St. Mark's today as the undefeated Newark Charter Patriots head to Newark/Wilmington, Pike Creek, to try to take out the Spartans. At this point in the season last year, both teams were also undefeated. So we will see how that shakes out today. The Spartans haven't lost for a couple years. I might head there. That's a possibility. I could also head to Indian River because there's a game down there I want to see. But we'll see. I might just stay home and drink coffee too. That's a distinct possibility as well. So I'm always looking for help in the following ways. Would you like to be in front of the camera? Because frankly, I don't need to be here anymore. The novelty of this is worn off for me a couple of decades ago. Or perhaps you'd like to work behind the scenes. Can always use help with research, and always looking for a staff photographer, videographer to do all those kind of things. Just reach out to me at My Sports Reports. See where it says right there at the bottom, join our crew. Write to mysportsreports@gmail.com. Also, if you can read along here, submit items of interest to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I think there's one more. Yes, join our network of shows. Write to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Special thanks to Joey V, Tommy K, my wonderful, beautiful wife, and Donnie M. Please like, subscribe, and share. It helps us talk about more people in front of more people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Marshal Manlove, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I am now gone. As soon as I hit this button down here where it says the end, then it will be the end. Whoa. Wasn't supposed to end just like that. User error once again from the home studio